Ooh, boobs away. Hey, this week, as I said last week, I was going to do my evening skincare routine, and I am here in a different dressing gown to do exactly that. And I was waiting for a day where I was wearing makeup so I could do it in full. There are 6 steps to this routine, 5 of which are White Rabbit products. 1 is something new, and I will say now, it says it's suitable for vegetarians on the packaging, but I cannot find anywhere where it states if it's cruelty free or not, so I'm going to go with no, because I always do if a product isn't fully 100% throwing it out there that they are cruelty free. I'm going to go with the fact that they're not, which is a big shame, but it has gotten to the point where my scars are not something that I particularly like to see every day. They never were, but there was a while where I'd got uncomfortable with them, and now that my acne has gone and doesn't seem to be rearing its ugly head anymore, the scars are what take my attention in the worst way. So, we'll get on to that in a minute. Basically, everything with a White Rabbit label on: vegan, cruelty-free, ethical, beautiful, wonderful. You'll have heard all of this in the last video, and if you didn't, I will link it down below so you can catch up on that, and I suggest you watch it before this one. So in the first video I showed my cleansing balm, which the majority of the time I do mainly do in the morning, but I will occasionally do in an evening, but I'm not including it in this video because I included it in my last one. Along with that there is the hand cream and the lip balm, but I thought it was just two steps that would make this video unnecessarily long, and is in the last one, so you don't really need to see me repeat myself. So now I'm ready to start. The first product is of my evening skincare routine if I'm wearing makeup, sometimes when I'm not, is the lime and coconut cleansing water. Now this stuff smells incredible, and this is actually the second bottle of this that I have got, because the other one I just stormed through insanely quickly, so I'm very happy to have this back in my life. And they sent me it so quickly that I didn't even have to go one day without it. I don't wear makeup every day, but when I needed it, it was there, and it just smells so good because it's lime and coconut. And it honestly does. It's the best thing I've ever used to remove makeup ever in my life. It's absolutely incredible. Also, I'm going to apologise for the continuity errors that will undoubtedly appear in this video, because I am going to film this entire thing, show you all of the products, and then I'll be afterwards actually doing my skincare routine to film the cutaways, film away the cutaways. So I'll be showing you a clip of me taking my makeup off, and then in the next clip I will have this makeup on again. That's the reason why. But yeah, that stuff is insane. I will never go back to using any other kind of makeup remover in my life. And I did say in the last video that the cleansing balm is my OG number 1, could not go without it anymore. This stuff is number 2. And I did show this step in my last video, I'm pretty sure, but step number 2 is the orange and aloe toner, which looks like this, and it smells again beautiful like I said last time. But this I just spray it onto a cotton pad, wipe it on my face just to get rid of any of the makeup residue or like cleansing water residue if I'd missed any, just to get the last little bits off. But yeah, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, the smell, anything with orange in it, that's just my jam. I love it. And then we move on to step number 3, which is the olive and avocado cell renewal serum. I've never bought into, oh, I can't talk, it's been a long day. It is night time, hence the unnatural lighting, because I wanted to actually wait for an appropriate time to film this when I was actually planning on doing my skincare routine anyway. But yeah, I never bought into the serum thing because it just seems to me like an unnecessary step. But now that I have one, I really like it. The smell, I'm going to keep talking about smells by the way, isn't anything amazing. I don't really like the smell of olive oil or avocado. I've never really smelt an actual olive, but I know I don't like the smell of olive oil. But this is the Cell Renewal Serum. There's 10 millilitres in this tiny little babe, and it literally has it's like 4 ingredients. That's crazy. Now, this does, as it says on the packaging, it's a deeply hydrating serum which will rejuvenate skin cells, increase circulation and help reduce inflammation. Now that's good because I get quite an inflamed face if I touch it too much. So doing quite a rigorous skincare routine sometimes can be quite detrimental, but not with any of this because it's all just so calming and like pure. That's the only word I can think of. There's no shite in any of these products. Like, it's not all of these words that you don't know how to pronounce that end in oxide. None of it sounds dangerous. None of it sounds like something you wouldn't be able to like swallow and then die from. Like, to be fair, I could probably drink this and be fine. I'm not going to, and I don't recommend anybody to. Don't do that. But I reckon I could drink this and not die. But don't do that. Don't do that. Step number 4 is the chamomile and carrot seed eye cream, which is cruelty free and vegan, as they all are. It just says it on the pot, so I thought I'd say it because it's so adorable. And there are 15 millilitres in this pot, and again it does have a how to use little instruction bit on it, which I find very useful because I hear all these weird stories about people applying things weirdly to their face, and like, apparently you're not supposed to put eye cream like there because that's dangerous. You need to put it like quite low down. So that's my tip for eye cream. Dab a small amount of the eye cream around the eye area. Do not rub. Leave to absorb in for a couple of minutes. Can be used morning and evening, but I tend to just use it in the evening because I've got more time to let it sink in and not have to rush it and then fuck it up somehow. And now we're on to the product that isn't from White Rabbit Skincare. It is from Science of Skin. This is their solution for scars. And I'd seen Katie Snooks promoting this one. I think it was a sponsored video. But either way, like, you know, I'm not gonna... Why has this gone a funny colour? There we go. I'd seen Katie Snooks do a sponsored video, I think. I think it was sponsored. Either way, you know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. On this Science for Skin scar solution stuff. And my scars are old. There are no products for old scars at all, and I am going to have to consider some kind of cosmetic procedure to try and help me out, but I thought it's worth a go. And I do have another scar reduction potion thing that I've been trying out as well, but the smell of it is really off-putting, so I thought I'd try this the majority of the week, and that maybe like once or twice a week. Makes it up a little to see what's going on. But this comes in a little pump bottle. One pump does, like, it gives off enough product to cover more than your entire face. So if you're only putting it on a small part of your face, I'd suggest half a pump, maybe, if you are going to use something like this. But it says it's scientifically proven to reduce scarring. It's to be used at least 2 or 3 times a day on and around the affected area to help reduce the appearance of a scar formation. You're supposed to massage it in for at least a minute, just to make sure it's completely absorbed. Oh, it's made in England. That's a good sign. But it does say Vegetarian Society approved. But because it doesn't say anything about being cruelty free or having the leaping bunny symbol on it, I am not going to say it's cruelty free, because I'm pretty sure it isn't. And now this video is a bit going yellow. But there is 30 millilitres in this little guy, which I'm probably going to steam through pretty quickly because I have actually been putting it on between 2 or 3 times a day since I've got it. And last but not least, there is the It's All About Me night cream. This is a White Rabbit one, of course, as most of my stuff is. And £1 per pot is donated to the ME Association, which is adorable because White Rabbit are just all about the wonderful things ever. You know, you're just so in awe of something you can't express it properly. It's just one of those things. This will soothe and calm sore inflamed areas overnight, firm and improve elasticity in your skin. There are 100 millilitres in these big tins, which is amazing. The how to use says to massage this indulgent cream into your skin before bed after cleansing and turning. Apply gently with firm upward stroking motions over the face and the neck. All of their packaging is 100% recyclable, by the way, which I think is pretty damn good. But again, it's one of those things where most of the ingredients are actually pronounceable. No kind of crazy shit in there. So I'm very much looking forward to I am now very much looking forward to doing my skincare routine, which I will have done per cutaway, but right now I haven't. I've chosen to do this in a very confusing manner. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video, and if you are still looking for your holy grail skincare products, I do recommend looking at White Rabbit. I am a brand ambassador for White Rabbit, as I disclosed in my other video about my morning / daytime skincare routine, but I do wholeheartedly believe that their products are incredible, especially for problem skin like mine, which you probably can't see very well right now because I'm wearing makeup. You'll have seen it in the cutaways and in the other video because I did that one with no makeup on. But yeah, I do have a 15% off discount code, which I will leave in the description, which I think is pretty damn generous. But yeah, they are just a wonderful, wonderful company. If you haven't made the switch to cruelty-free and you are thinking about it, White Rabbit do offer sample sizes of stuff that you can get for a little bit cheaper, which I suggest getting and trying out. And if you love the product, then you can go buy the full size. And rude. I swear if that's the mouse. I hope it's not the mouse. I have mice. But yeah, if you are planning on doing the switch to cruelty-free, I think skincare is a step that is a lot harder than you'd imagine. Makeup and beauty and that kind of stuff I found quite easy, and that was the first step I took in, just makeup in general, was the easiest step for me to make. It was the first step that I made. I found it very, very easy to find, sorry there's a bit of fluff, to find replacements for all of the makeup that I used, affordable ones even. Like, it's not going to break the bank to go cruelty-free, it really isn't. It's worth looking into, it's worth reading blog posts about. And when it came to skincare and like shampoo and that kind of thing, I found that really difficult. I did always shop at Lush, but they don't have shampoos that I like. I now use Mane and Tail, and I will plan on using the Body Shop once I eventually get through my Mane and Tail stuff, because I do have a lot of it. But skincare was really, really, really hard for me because I do have problem skin and I have eczema on my eyelids here, which is a pain. I tried to use the Superdrug Vitamin E own brand stuff, and that I just did not get along with at all. It made my eyes stream. It made my eczema so much worse. It's why it is this bad now, because I had a flare up because of them, which wasn't so great, but I imagine that stuff can work for the people. I was using a lot of the Body Shop stuff, but again, sometimes it was a little bit too intense for my sensitive and acne prone and eczema prone skin. And I couldn't keep affording to try out all of the different ranges that they had. I pretty much exclusively used the tea tree range because it smelt so good, but there was a couple of the other ranges that I tried and regretted having spent that much money. Wholeheartedly endorse White Rabbit, wholeheartedly endorse cruelty-free everything, despite the fact that I did get this in. It is a last hurrah for me, and I don't have to defend myself because I am trying my best to live a cruelty-free lifestyle. Should not attack those that aren't when they're trying. Like, educate, don't attack. If people are trying, encourage that. If you don't, then it's just going to make it worse. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. But yeah, if you fancy seeing anything else skincare related or just problem skin related, how I put my makeup on having problem skin, that anything like that, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. I will see you later.